If you're a product seller and you have a store either on Etsy or your own website, maybe a Shopify store, this video is for you. So if you want to get your products on Etsy, but you don't have time, right? You're busy, you're listing products, you're probably making products, you're doing the social media, you're doing everything. I get it. I've been there. I have 3 Etsy stores. I have my own website where I sell my own digital products. It's super tempting to start just using that Chrome extension, Pinterest button, and saving directly from your store. You can do that. However, I have to caution you, you do not want to do it too much in one day. By too much in one day, it's not that much. So if you're going to only pin that way, there are better options, which I'm going to get to. But if you're going to only use that Chrome extension, I want you to space it out, no more than 1 per hour and no more than 3 or 4 per day. I would stay on the 3 end if you can, and make sure that you're absolutely spreading those out. So no more pin, post pin, post pin, post pin, or realizing, oh, I have to get my whole store onto Pinterest. Let me go in and pin every single item. Your account will get shut down so fast because it will be marked as spam. So I don't want that to happen to you. And I want to show you an even better way to pin your products to Pinterest. You want to either use the native scheduler, which is perfectly fine, or you can use something like Tailwind or Planoly, and I'll show you how to do it from all 3 of those options. We're going to go over pinning it directly from your store and how that works, with the caution that we don't want to do it multiple times in a day. I have heard other people saying you can do that multiple times a day and it's fast and easy. It is fast, it is easy, but you don't want to do it too much. I want to show you actually the better way to do it if you can put this in your product workflow, or maybe even do it once or twice a week. I recommend at some point just having a day where you schedule your pins out. But I'm going to show you how you can do this fairly easily, even if you're doing it on the fly, and not get shut down for spam. You have to have a little patience, but in the end, it's worth it. So we're going to head on over to the screen share, and I'm going to show you exactly how I pin my product pins to my boards and how I do that without getting shut down for spam. And it's actually quite easy. Anybody can do it. All right, so first thing I want to do is show you how you can actually just post your listing onto your Etsy store and then grab that same image and post it onto Pinterest using the native scheduler. So that's where we're going to start. And as you can see here, I have got my health coach Instagram posts here that I want to get posted onto my Pinterest. So what I'm going to do, I already have this downloaded onto my computer because I listed it onto my Etsy shop. And now we are going to post it to Pinterest. So let's go over to Pinterest here. I'm going to pull up, I've got my image right here that I've just posted onto Etsy. You're going to pop it in here. So we're going to go back to our listing here, and we're going to pull that up and grab the title. Now you're not going to put the entire title in there, and you are going to want to make sure that your Etsy listing or your store listing is optimized for Pinterest SEO for best results. So here we have health and wellness Instagram posts, and then I'm just going to come back down here and grab my actual description. And obviously it's not going to fit your entire description. That is a-okay. After you go ahead and get this in here, eventually Pinterest is going to pull it in anyway. So you just want to have something in there because it can take sometimes a week to actually pull all the data in. So here you can actually see there's quite a few keywords in this description. And you can go ahead and grab your share and save link, which is right down here. If you haven't signed up for share and save, you should. So you grab your link here, and then you're just going to pop it right in here. Now you can either publish immediately or you can publish at a later date. So maybe you want to publish it tomorrow and you want to do it at, 12 p.m. Okay. So then you can actually just schedule it and you are going to be good to go. Now you're going to want to grab the right board for it. Let's take a look here. And I have health and fitness coaching products, so we can publish it here. Now, you don't have to repin your pins. Now, eventually you may want to repin some of your top sellers, or you want to repin a couple. That's fine. You can do that manually, but don't worry about it when you're just trying to get some stuff onto your Pinterest. So now you have it scheduled. See? Scheduled posts. And now that will be right here, only visible to you on your board. Okay, start here. All right. So now that you have scheduled that, if you go back a little bit later and say you have a different post you want to go ahead and get onto Pinterest, you do the exact same process and you can just schedule it out either later that same day or you can do a different day. And that way you're still getting those pins onto Pinterest without spamming the system. Now that we know how to post in the Pinterest native scheduler, I'm going to show you how to do it in Tailwind. So let's go ahead and use this motivational weight loss journal for women that we have in my store, the Digital Fitness Hub. We're going to click down here and grab our save and share or share and save link. And then you can click into your listing. You can do this from the front end too, but it's easier on the back end, I think. I right click here and then schedule with Tailwind Publisher. All right. And then I'm going to change the URL it's going to, because right now it's going to Etsy. So delete that and put in your share and save link. You're going to grab the board it's going to go to. Now, if you want to add to more boards, you can. Makes it easy here in Tailwind to do that. So if I wanted to do more boards, maybe that one. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go back to your listing, grab your title, just copy it, pop it here, and then grab your description. All right, copy that. I might have gone a little long, but we'll see. Yeah, it told me it's too long. It's too long. I thought it might be. Does it like it now? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, so we're good now. And now that we have that, we're going to click Save for Later. All right, and it took 2 because I actually did 2 boards. So now we can go ahead and go back to our listings again. And if I want to list another one, we'll do the same exact thing. So let's grab this one. Some more posts. We're going to hop in here. Right click, schedule. We're going to change that link. Grab our board name. And then go back to your Etsy listing. Get your title. Now, if you have 2 screens and you can do it that way, probably easier, but we're working off the laptop today, so this is what we've got. And then we're going to pop that right back in here. And do the same thing, hit save for later. Now, when it comes time for you to go ahead and get these scheduled, it's going to be super easy for you. You can hit see them now. Perfect. And we're going to bulk schedule them. And then you just pick your scheduled time that you'd like to get them scheduled. So say we want to do Tuesday for this one. Schedule it. You gotta hop in here and schedule the next one. Say you want to do Saturday, and you can do multiple in a day. So don't be scared of doing that. You just don't want to do them all back to back. But I'm going to pick the 30th for that one and schedule it. And then this one also, and this one I'm going to pick about a month later because it's a repin. So I'm going to go scroll all the way back down to October, and we'll do it on the 27th. And now you just scheduled all of those pins quite quickly with the Tailwind extension, which is super handy in this situation. Okay, so now we know how to do it with Tailwind. If you are a Planoly user, you can do the same thing. Make sure that you have the Planoly extension on your browser. And we're going to hop in here and we are going to go ahead and post this fitness planner. We're going to grab that share and save link again. Really, this process is super similar for Planoly. You just click this right here, Plan It. It's going to pop right up. And you're going to add your link. I always do that first so I don't forget. Plus, I've copied it, so I want to get it down as quick as possible. Same thing, you're going to grab your title here. I may actually pull 2 titles in for this just because the first title was fairly short, and we do want to hit those keywords. So you can actually just edit from here, but it's so much faster just to do this. And then I'm going to put in also health coach posts because I think that is a good keyword. And then go ahead and grab your description and copy paste. And you're going to select your board and the date you want it to go out and time. And then if you'd like to add another board, you can do that here too. And we're going to do this one out in the beginning of November. And now we have it posted and reposted all at once. It's all scheduled, ready to go. Now, as you can see the difference with Tailwind and Planoly. Tailwind, you can save it for later, put them all in drafts, and then schedule all at once. Planoly, you can do it right then. Either way, I find them equally as easy. Now, if you're going to bulk post an actual pin and you want to do a bunch of them all at once, I would say that Tailwind may be a little bit easier, but I'm really loving Planoly. I just started using it. They are both excellent programs, so whatever your preference is, they are both great. You absolutely don't need either of them to get started. You can use the Pinterest scheduler. It actually allows you to schedule out 30 days in advance now, so you can do that, and that is free. So if you want to do it that way, that's perfectly good too. The other thing I would recommend is actually using pins. So we have this pin here. Those same health coach templates, I would still grab your share and save link for that and get that pinned on Pinterest too. You can do that either through Planoly or you can do it through your Tailwind, native scheduler, whatever you'd like to do. But I'll show you how to do this one on the native scheduler today. So now you have your pin here. It is a good idea to go ahead and name your pin just because it does pop in. I think it has a little bit to do there with your SEO. So it doesn't hurt anyway. Name your pin, then you know where it's at too. All right, so we're going to pop that in there. I do the same thing. Here's the thing with Etsy. It's going to pull in your description from your shops anyway. So it's okay to just copy paste them in because that's what's going to be in there anyway. We're going to do the same thing with this pin. Copy it. And then grab our description. This is probably repetitive, but I just really want you to see exactly how you can do it those 3 different ways and how it's not really that difficult to do. If you can get it into your flow, it'll work out pretty well. So then you can add your alt text too. I usually will copy and paste because it is describing what it is. So to me, that works. I'm going to publish this at a later date because I've already published this link. And I'm going to go, it won't let you go any further than this, so that's where I'm going to put it. And I'm going to put it on a different board this time. Resources will be fine. And now it's scheduled. So if you have your own website like I do, you can go ahead and schedule them the same way. Now, if you have already listed your products, you can grab those same images, use them in your Pinterest native scheduler, just like I showed you with the Etsy store. And if you want to go ahead and pin directly into your Tailwind or Planoly through your own store, it's literally the exact same thing. You're just going to either hit the Tailwind schedule or the Planet. If you don't see that Tailwind here, just right click it and it'll be right down here. So super easy, and you're not going to get hit for spam. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions in regards to this, just drop your questions down below. I will be happy to answer them or make an additional video. All right, so I hope that was helpful. All right, so I hope that was helpful and not too long, but you got something out of it. If you have any questions or were curious about anything, please drop those down below. I'd love to answer you either in the comments or I'll make a video about it. If you are wondering how to make sure that your profile is set up and optimized to drive traffic to your stores like we all want, right? We all want sales. We all want people coming to our products and buying them. I've got your back. I have created a free mini course. It is 4 videos. It shows you how to set up your account, how to optimize your name, your about section, your boards, and your board covers. So super quick lessons. I mean, I think the longest one's 12 minutes, and that's the Canva one where I show you exactly how to update and use Canva for the pin templates that are also included in the course. It's all free. It's 4 videos, a PDF guide, and 30 pin templates, 20 board covers, and 5 banners. So it's a screaming deal for free. And the link is down below, so make sure you grab your copy before you go today. Thank you for joining me again, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.